Last Night by Morgan Wallen is going to be played tuned a half step down. There are a couple of different ways to approach this. You could capo, and I tried doing that, but it doesn't have the same feel or ring to it. So I've decided that I think that the acoustic guitar actually is tuned down on this song, but I'll show you kind of two ways to play it. One with the capo where you don't have to retune, and one where you retune and play the way that it sounds to me on the recording it's being done. All right, so this guitar is detuned. My low string is a D sharp. My 5 string is a G sharp. My 4 string is a C sharp. My 3 string is an F sharp. My 2 string is an A sharp. My 1 string is a D sharp. So most of this is just straight down strum. In fact, I think that the picking is all just down, 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 down with your right hand. The first chord shape is going to be second finger on the 5 string 2 fret and first finger on the 4 string 1 fret. And you'll go 5, 4, 3, 5 in your picking pattern. The next chord shape is to take these 2 fingers and just slide them up 2 frets so that now your second finger is on the 5 string 5 fret and your first finger is on the 4 string 4 fret. You go again 5, 4, 3, 5. So then this next chord is a little bit of a stretch, and you might see me in the intro play it 2 ways. I might just play it with my first and second finger, where I follow this rising trend and just really kind of split my second and first fingers apart with my second finger on the 5 string 7 fret and my first finger on the 4 string 5 fret. This is going to be difficult probably for beginners because you've got to arch your fingers in such a way that that 3 string can ring out open still. So instead you might want to use your ring finger on the 5 string 7 fret, your first finger on the 4 string 5 fret, and you go. So I was playing through it to try to remember how this round right here goes. Whenever you get to this third round, you'll just go 5, 4, 3. You won't return to the 5 like you do in these others, like 5, 4, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3, 5, 5, 4, 3. The first time here on this chord, this is kind of a relative E minor chord. You'll do the 5, 4, 3, and then grab with your pinky the 3 string 7 fret, that note, but you're not really going to pluck that note. You're plucking it and then immediately sliding it to the 9 fret, and then you slide it back down, and then you go with your first finger to the 3 string 5 fret, pluck that, and slide it down 1 fret. So you've got and then open the 3 string. And that's the first round. And I feel like you really kind of have to lean into that first slide because it's kind of coming quick off the jump there. Like push up, pull back down. And then so second round through, the first 2 movements are the exact same. The third movement, you'll go 5, 4, 3, 5 on your picking. And then same movement with your pinky finger. We're just now doing it on the 4 string instead of the 3 string. Pinky finger down to the 4 string 7 fret. Back down. So you slide up to the 9th fret of the 4th string. Come back down to the 7th fret of the 4th string. And I don't pluck that. I just pluck the first slide and then the drag back down. I let that keep ringing. My second pluck, though, for this little riffy part is to move with your first finger to the 4th string 5th fret, pluck that, and then slide that down 1 fret so that your second round of this, rising riff is going. And then after this right here, another kind of difficult move is that kind of without killing that ring, you need to, in time, jump back into, like you'd have to kind of lift your fingers off the fretboard and in time jump back in meter, like in tempo, jump back to this C note, or this C shape right here, to get going again on. So that's kind of a quick, out of that, you can't go and then wait and then try to get into that C. It's got to be pretty much instantaneous on beat. Dun, 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 dun. But you got to be there with your first finger ready to go behind it as well. And it just repeats that way. So if you're just wanting to know some chords in this tuning here, you can go a C chord to a D chord to an E minor chord. I'm playing a 4-fingered C chord there. Ring finger on the 6th string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 5th string 3 fret, second finger on the 4th string 2 fret, open 3, first finger on the 2 string 1 fret, open 1. And I'm just down, up, 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 C. And then for the second chord, a D, you could play it, just take this shape and bring it up 2 frets. Or you could play more standard D if you wanted to. An open 4 string, first finger on the 3 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 2 string 3 fret, second finger on the 1 string 2 fret. And then an E minor. An open 6 string, second finger on the 5 string 2 fret, ring finger on the 4 string 2 fret, open 3, open 2, open 1. And then if you wanted to rather play out of a G formation, if you're tuned right here, tuned a half step down, you would capo, and don't worry, I'm fixing to get to a standard tuning version of this in just a second. Capo 5 fret, play that G-shaped chord, and you'd go G, A, B minor. G, A, B minor. That's second finger on the 6th string 3 fret. I'm speaking relative to the capo. Second finger on the 6th string 3 fret. I just kind of let my second finger block out the 5 string, open 4, open 3, ring finger on the 2 string 3 fret, pinky finger on the 1 string 3 fret. For the A chord, I'm just leaving my ring and my pinky where they were. I'm just moving my first finger to the 4 string 2 fret, and I'm opening the 5 string behind it. And I'm just kind of using that as an A chord. And then the B minor, I'm leaving my ring finger where it was, and I'm shifting my first finger and my pinky fingers off of the fretboard, and the first finger now back down to the 5 string 2 fret, and pinky finger down to the 4 string 3 fret with an open 3 string in the middle. Okay, so let's say that we're doing this thing in standard tuning. If you want to play this in standard tuning, I'm going to leave my capo right here on the 5th fret, but where you would need to capo is on the 4th fret instead if you were in standard tuning. So you'd capo 4th fret, and then your shapes would be coming off of like that fret right there, this dot, which is your B note, basically. And you would do the exact same thing that I showed you down here in this half step down tuning, but you would do it coming out of a G formation with your 6, 5, and 4 string. And you just shift everything down one set of strings. So it's the same movements of second and first finger, 6, 5, 4, 6, 6, 5, 4, 6 picking pattern. And then, so that's, speaking relative to the capo, second finger on the 6 string 3, first finger on the 5 string 2, moving second finger on the 6 string 5, first finger on the 5 string 4, with still the open, let me say that again. Second finger on the 6 string 3 fret, first finger on the 5 string 2 fret. Second finger on the 6 string 5 fret, first finger on the 5 string 4 fret, both of them with an open, now 4 string ringing behind. And then ring finger on the 6 string relative 7 fret, first finger on the 5 string relative 5 fret with an open 4, and then same kind of slide pattern back down, first finger, slide, open string, but now you're just doing that on the 4 string instead of the 3 string that we were doing up here. And then the second round, exact same slide pattern as I showed before, you're just now doing it down a set of strings on the 5 string instead of what was the 4 string back up here in our lower tuning. So that is the way that you can achieve this in standard tuning with the capo if you don't want to retune your guitar. And this very well may be the way that it's actually getting played on the 4 fret, capoed 4 fret standard tuning and coming out of a G shape. But to my ear, it just, something about that doesn't sound or feel quite right, especially this high up on the neck to be trying to go. And it would feel better if you had a cutaway and, I don't know, kind of a real slinky guitar neck. But, so those are the chords and the movements to Last Night by Morgan Wallen. Hopefully this gives you an idea of how to approach the song.